Hello again. Here are some cudgels that I made, and there are a few different ones, different sizes, different varieties, and I just want to go through all of these, and I have these up for sale at the moment for anyone who does like them. Okay, so let's get into this. Blackthorn cudgel. It weighs, let's see what it weighs. It's about, one second now, about 400 grams or 1 pound. Let's check the length of this one. It's about 19 inches long. Has leather strap on it as well. I like to sand away the bark to create very nice type of grip here. And again, I kind of go in and go out a little bit, so there's kind of various grooves, so when you're holding it, it's a bit firm. You don't want it to be too smooth, you know, when you're in a fight or using this to defend yourself. So here we go. It's about 1.25 inches, I'd say, thick there between my fingers. Just give you a bit of a close-up of this. Has the kind of purple heart going in here, which you'd see in a lot of the older blackthorn. So this is the cudgel, and made this over the weekend. Not too much more to say about that. Here's the kind of monster one I made. It's kind of it's a little bit on the heavy side. Like, you can still hold it with one hand, but like you'd feel it a little bit on your wrist, like if you were holding it, you know, for too long with someone. This is longer than the last one. It's check the size. This one now, it's about 25 inches, and this one's quite heavy. It's about 1 kg, which is about two and a bit pounds. I did the handle a bit better here, kind of wood stained it and created a different design, because sometimes the blackthorn can be very kind of white palish wood. You have to sand it pretty hard to try to get any color or green up on it as well. So again, leather strap here, which you would put in your hand if you're in a disagreement. As I was saying, this one would be quite big and a little bit heavy, but it's quite good. Like, a lot of people like their cudgels a bit thicker and heavier. One hit of this and you're not waking up at all. You're going to be gone out. Here's kind of my favorite of the bunch. It's, again, I left the natural bark on. I just sanded it down a little bit to bring out some different colors. A lot of people just ask to want to be painted as well, like traditionally, like blackthorn was. As you can see, it's kind of more of a kind of paler type of wood. Leather strap as well, good grip, and this one is quite thick. It's just maybe under 2, maybe 1 3/4 inch here as well. I kind of like this, how this turned out. Even the top of it looks quite nice grain going. You have a little side torn growing out here if you want to nip someone. This is quite handy as well it's like rock hard as well for if you need to defend yourself. And again, look, if you are defending yourself, or you don't just have it on like that, because it'll come off quite easily. Like what I do is you just give it a little twist, not too much. So then look, at least it'll kind of catch in your hand. Again, this is kind of my favorite of the bunch. With cudgels, it's all personal preference. Like some guys like big ones, like that they can you know, cause a lot of damage with. Someone wants something light, you know, that they can be quite quick and quite agile with. Again, this is kind of my favorite of the bunch. This is a handy little one. It's about only 1 inch and maybe 1/8 thick, but it's got a pretty decent size kind of head here. And again, this one turned out, it just looks really good. Have a look at it there. You can kind of see what it looks like. Again, this one is kind of lightweight compared to the rest of them. Just to measure it as well, it's It's about 20 inches long, this one, and it weighs about 340 grams. Again, this will cause a lot of damage because blackthorn is quite a hard, heavy, dense wood. And again, you know, get that into the side of the head or anywhere, you're going to cause a lot of damage. Last two ones are these guys here. Look at this guy first. This is like another kind of a lighter one, and it's kind of a little bit smaller up here, but still would cause quite a lot of damage. Give you a quick look at this one. This one's quite nice because the bark had a lot of detail on it as well. Like sometimes you can smooth down the bark, but if there's a nice little design, or if there's nice little ripples on the bark, when you paint it black, they kind of add texture, and it looks really good. Here's the handle on it as well. This one wasn't sanded down completely. It's left little bits of the bark on it as well. Again, just to kind of break up the real kind of pale color. There's kind of like blackthorn usually, and then there's where you can kind of get just a side-by-side comparison between the two guys there. Yeah, that's another one of these cudgels, and here's the last one I have as well. This one's kind of it's pretty good. This one's thick now. That's a good. I'll just see how thick this is anyway, rather than just guesstimating. Yeah, it's close to 2 inches in diameter here, and again, give you guys a look at it to see. The bark as well has a lot of detail on it, and when you paint it black, it comes up and it gives a really nice texture to it as well. Here's the handle on it. I like this side of the handle, the way it came out, the different designs and grains and stuff as well. So again, it's a bunch of cudgels I made. If you like them, I'll continue to make more of them. And again, this is something that I do. It's my passion. It's what I like to do in my free time when I have some free time. I like to make cudgels, blackthorn walking sticks, any kind of traditional Irish things that I kind of know about. I like to have a go at. So thank you anyway for watching, and I'll continue to post videos of my creations, and I hope you like them. Thank you.